Be With Your Body Tarot. Now this just got here, and these 3 decks will be utilized together. Let me just start. Be With Your Body Tarot. Now this is about women's bodies. She does include a sticker, a vinyl sticker of the Strength card. And this is earthy. I got into the book. So this is about women being comfortable in their own skin and really celebrating our bodies. And since my body is going through the change, menopause, it chips. I've only had this for a day, 2 days maybe. And so it is not good gilding. It's going to chip away. I love the aesthetics of this. And like, this is just, I don't know, welcoming. It soothes me. The earth tones. I gravitate toward them. And I mean, I love color too, but this is something different. So I wanted to pair this with the Dreamers deck. And when I opened the Great Mystics and I paired these 2 together, the messages were completely intuitive because I can't read the script on this. And I was very satisfied. I sat with these 2 decks, the Great Mystics and the Dreamers deck, for an entire evening, and I think I read, I shuffled and then I read and just went through the entire deck with this deck, and the messages were, I don't know, beautiful. I'll say they were beautiful. Okay, so there's the backings of the Dreamers deck. This is what you may need to know about the Dreamers deck. And give it a little shuffle. Decent cardstock. You can pick this up on Amazon for a couple of bucks. I think this is like 15. And I thought these would go nice together. Okay, 3 of feet. Feet is fire in this deck. So the 3 of wands, saying, I know that my finances will be taken care of even when I don't see how. I am secure in finding my footing. I have my sights set on something. So what is it that you're waiting for? Your finances to take care of themselves? I'm not sure. Let me see. We have the Great Mystics Oracle. And up top you have artist, right? But down below you have a script. I cannot read the script. My eyes, even with my glasses on, I think it just kind of melts into the dark where I can't see. And it's just the script itself is hard. Innovate and create. Inspiration, interpret, and know. Unfortunately, I really have to put it into the camera in order to read that comfortably. So this is, but I still really enjoy this deck. I picked this up on eBay, brand new, and I paid $16. They're there if you're interested in the Great Mystics. I don't know who published this or where it comes from. MedicineTheBrand.com. It's a rose petal box and book. The cards are not rose petal. They are thin and they're bendy. And there's your beautiful backings. Very earthy. But let me see. When I read, I know I'm all over the place here, but when I read these together, artist. I know that each breath confirms that I am alive and far from finished. I am just getting started. Innovate and create. Inspiration, interpret and know. I know, interpret and know. So I am just learning. I'm just beginning to create the life of my dreams. Like, the messages are just lovely. I am abundant. I know that money flows to me freely when I pursue my passions. All my ancestors, an assembly of minds, ever watchful. I am abundant. I don't know how your ancestors fall into that, but I would say that to get in touch with your ancestors, or maybe there's something connecting you to your ancestors that provides an abundant flow of possibility for financial flow. This could be something that was instituted a long time ago, or it could be saying that it's time for you to connect and to just know how abundant and fruitful you are. There's so many ways, right? And then we have, I am celebrating me. I know that it is important to celebrate each other, to celebrate each other's win, no matter how big or small. Abundant tree of life. Shade those beneath you. Inner strength, knowledge. Shade those beneath you. Abundant tree of life, and you are celebrating your abundance and how much you've grown, how much you have, and sharing your knowledge with others. There's like a famous saying, like, if you don't give it away, you can't keep it. You have to give it away in order to keep it, so that's speaking to knowledge, the lessons that you learned, so that you can progress in your life and not fall from where you're at. I was going to say fall from grace, but where you're at, in life. You have to give away that knowledge so that you can keep it. Meaning so that you keep on track and not act out in a way that may be detrimental to your spirit. Ace of hips. Hips are water. Swinging those hips, ladies. So the Ace of Hips, this is the Ace of Cups energy. I know that comparing myself to others only derails me from my purpose. I am on my own path, and I am starting fresh and new. I am loving myself. I'm on the path of unconditional love of me. And it is my gift. I don't know if this is an actual card because it does say medicinethebrand.com/gift, but I'm keeping it in because I don't know why it wouldn't have, just because there's no script, I guess, is why I put it like that. But I'm going to keep it there as that, the gift is learning to love yourself and not comparing yourself to others, right? I know that comparing myself to others only derails me from my purpose. So keep the eye on the prize, on the most important person. Pour your love into yourself. Offer that cup to you. It's your path. It's your journey. Here we go. I like this. I like it. So let me just show you a little bit more about it. You've got the 9 of eyes, 7 of hands, 9 of hips, Ace of hips, Ace of eyes, the Hanged One. I like this style of art. I don't know how long this deck has been out, and I've seen it throughout this past year, and I'm like, what is that about? Your body. I thought it was going to be, like an anatomy deck, which it is, but I didn't expect so much earth energy, and very, very delighted because this type of imagery, it does slow me down. It allows for that space to create and not just go off of book knowledge or standard form of style of reading and writing. I like to take my time with myself especially, and I think this is going to be a very nice way to honor menopause and the changes in which my body is going through, and the forgiveness that I have to show myself. The other night, it was pouring down, just pouring, a huge storm all day, all night long. Well, I ran out of my supplement for Menopause, and I was this close to driving. That's how, driving out in that wicked storm, and I just said to myself, well, you're gonna be a little sweat hog tonight, that's it. You're just gonna be a grubby little sweaty little mess, you little piglet, because I'm gonna turn into a human furnace for about 5 hours throughout the evening. And I did, because the supplements that I take, they actually do work. However, I had to miss a day in order for me to realize how well they had been working. Let me share with you a couple of things that I have been utilizing for the menopause, and these supplements are for women going through perimenopause as well. What it caters to is the moody blues, the moody tooties, the mood swings, and the hot flashes. And what I purchased is just from Walmart. This is not, FYI, this is not medical advice. This is just one old lady sharing how, she gets through these horrifying nights. It comes during the day too, but the nighttime was the worst. Before I started using this multi-symptom menopause formula from Walmart, 5 hours throughout the night, but also throughout the day, I was bringing 4 nightshirts to bed with me, a stack of nightshirts. I would go from one side of the bed to the next side of the bed because I'm soaked. And before the night is said and done, I have changed my clothes 4 times and my bed is wet and have moved my tuchus to the couch. It's horrible. Horrible. This does not take them away completely, but it has made such a huge impact where with these I do still have sleep disturbance at night, but I don't have to change my clothes. It's just a disturbance because I am overheating and I will wake up. However, it halts and I can go back to sleep and not be interrupted for a couple of more hours, which I don't know if you haven't experienced sleep disturbance, I was so grateful to be able to get the rest necessary. Another thing I have instituted for a sense of calm and relaxation is the psychedelic good mood mix. It's noble kava and velvet bean. Now, how they market this is they'll say, it makes me feel like I've had cocktails and all of this. This stuff tastes like shit. It doesn't taste like grape. It tastes like chalk, right? But I do drink it. I drink a glass before, around 10 p.m. By 11, I'm out and completely relaxed. So these are just things that I have brought into my life because I like to get a good night's rest. I enjoy sleep. Be with your body. Let's just read 3 of feet. Community. This is the 3 of feet would be the 3 of fire. Card, 3 legs working together. Or is it pentacles? Community support collaboration. This must be pentacles. Are feet pentacles? Let me see. I may have read everything wrong. I'm trying. Where is it at? Come on. Where does it say? Huh. Okay, here we go. Pentacles or feet. Okay. So they had 4 suits: cups, batons, or as we see it, wands and hands. Wands or hands. Okay, hands are wands. Hands are wands. Cups are hips, and coins are feet, and swords are eyes. Okay, so 3 of feet, 3 of pentacles, 3 legs working together, community, support, and collaboration. The upright is unlearning negative body image is much more sustainable with a community. It is time for you to seek out like-minded folks who could support and guide you on the path to body connection. This also might be an opportunity to find people to work with while learning to connect with your body. Disconnection from the community. Growing apart from friends in the reversed position. You may feel frustrated and have lost your motivation to connect with your body. You may also feel that your community does not understand or relate to your current experience. It may be time to appreciate these folks for what they do offer and also find new support as you learn to be yourself. And the affirmation is, I nourish the relationships that nourish me. Now, when I pulled the first 2 cards and for this deck, I pulled the Death and the Moon. Now, for me, that was a clear indication of what this deck's purpose is for me. And what that is for me is the end of my cycle, right? And that this deck will be used to honor that phase in my life. If I can find the Death card, I will show you. I'm trying. But when it was just, that in itself confirmed for me exactly why this deck came to me, why I gravitated toward it. And you know, there are a lot of things and hang-ups that I have about body. I do feel better about my body at certain times, at a certain number or a certain, weight. I do feel more powerful. I mean, feel bad about myself if I don't fit into this standard or this idea of what I'm supposed to be. And menopause, the perimenopause, was horrible. I'm 5 foot frame and I weighed 149.8 pounds, and I stopped weighing myself when it hit that number. And then a few more months just kept packing on. I don't know how I don't want to see a scale that says that I'm over $150. Oh, hell no. That will make me feel horrible. So I stopped looking, but nothing that I did, I couldn't get the weight off. Once my cycle ended, that weight came off. I'm down right now. I'm in full menopause and I am struggling to keep weight on my body. Like, I've been eating so unhealthy crap that I don't normally eat just to make sure that I don't continue to lose, because I don't want to be sick. I don't want to continue to lose the pounds. I'm talking Whoppers and just crap so that I keep weight on. And not lose anymore, because it's not good. So I'm going through changes, and it is definitely the end of the cycle, and I am patiently waiting for the sun to come up, all right, for everything, for it to be a new day, and really just trying to embrace this juncture in life, embrace it. And I believe that this deck is going to help me to honor what is going on inside. And if it's not, I think good journaling, these like 3-card spread would be just very nice, even 1 card, whatever, for self, through the change. But quite frankly, I really like the aesthetics of this deck, and I may be doing other types of styles of reading with this as well. Now, as far as what I have this paired with, I have no idea about the future if I will be utilizing these decks together in combination, but I do believe that this looks very nice. I'm really impressed with the Dreamers deck, and I think it is a great clarifier. But this is also a deck that you could just pull a card from each day. As far as this, yes to this deck, especially for the price and the quality. But no, it doesn't work because I can't see. But if you can view that, and you have no vision problem, this deck may work really well for you. I will use this for intuitive reading, or just pull one, and it's just not something that I would do a personal reading from. This would not be a deck that I pull in-house. Actually, in-house is a lot different. My reading is different. The decks in which I use the Aoshi Oracle for in-house readings for personals, along with tarot. And online, my reading style is just different because of the nature of the readings. Anyhow, let's keep it moving. So the Dreamers deck, Amazon, really impressed. The Great Mystics Oracle, eBay. The price is right. And Be With Your Body Tarot is Etsy and still available. Like I said, I have no idea when. It is written by Sarah Jane Chapman and illustrated by Sarah Strees. To Be With Your Body is a 78-card deck fostering a better relationship with your body. So if anybody has body issues, please do pause and read away. Get them out of the way. So, all right. I love a great bargain. And I got the Gingy Cake. Look at it. Isn't she gorgeous? This was listed for $35, and I picked this up for $16. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my goodness, I'm like so pleased and delighted. I mean, I have, Mrs. Claus over here, but this will just be perfect, and it can sit out through February for the Valentine. Just perfect. And I wanted to share my bargain with y'all.